Pizzaholics. Behind me is Angelo's Pizza. You probably heard of it. Popular spot. Let's go eat, folks. Guys, this pie just came out of the oven not even a minute ago. Empty table over here right on the sidewalk right near Angelo's. Man, I lucked out. So you're probably asking, why is it a popular spot? Well, it all started when Barstool came here and gave it one of the highest scores ever. It took a hit during the pandemic, but it was nice to see them booming again. And it was extra nice to get a look at that coal oven, folks. 100% coal. All right, guys, here we go. You ready? Oh, my Lord. Oh, this thing is light. Listen, guys. Oh, my gods. Substantial aeration, guys. Guys, is that appropriate for a coal pie or what? Is that appropriate? All right, guys, what do you say we move on into the lab and get a closer look at Angelo's coal-fired pizza? The color of the crust is interesting. It almost doesn't seem appropriate for a coal-fired pizza, but color aside, I'll tell you what's appropriate is that aeration, guys. Extremely crunchy. Lots of exterior crunch here, guys. Lots of it. Crispy from the first bite to last. Though you may encounter a slice or two where you might be looking for some extra sauce, guys. The undercarriage, significant char. Significant. Now, the level of char was pleasing to the eyes, but I found it not to be as bitter as most coal oven pizza. Lots of blisters. Look at those goosebumps, as I like to call them, guys. Look at the crust. Look at the goosebumps on the crust. Very light pizza here, guys. Extremely light. Very high levels of aeration. It was a rather unique crust in that it was light, crispy, and airy, but moderately chewy, and it did not melt in your mouth like, let's say, a Sally's, Pepe's, or John's Oblique crust. There is some grated cheese. I would have preferred some shards. Shards of hard cheese, guys. It would have looked so pretty on this pie. But there is some grated cheese present, apparently. As you can see there on the sauce, it's very easy to make out. Decent amount of, a nice dusting of grated cheese. You may see it on the pepperoni as well. Speaking of the pepperoni, I'll mention them. Very high quality. Pepperoni cups, thinly sliced. Doesn't overpower the pizza. It complements it more than anything. Some pepperonis on those big ass Sicilians over at Prince Street and places like that, they're cut so thick they completely take over the pizza. Not the case here. They're very thinly sliced, and there's a beautiful, beautiful char along the brim of each of those pepperoni cups. Again, the pepperoni will not factor into the final score for this review. We're here to review the plain, guys, the plain. Basil needed work. It did not really hit me. Not the most pungent basil, but I'll make believe it's not there. I don't usually factor in the basil into the final score of a pizza as well. Loving the bubbles, guys, loving the bubbles. Look how vibrant that sauce is. Amazing. I almost regret getting the pepperoni because it's kind of blocking and interfering with my view of that fantastic tomato sauce, which absolutely was savory in every way and perhaps tapered off with some slightly sweet notes at the end. But for the most part, you're getting a very naturally sweet, fruity tomato, savory flavor. There's an abundance of oregano on this pie, guys. Look at all those herbs. One of the crispiest coal-fired pizzas I've ever had, guys. I'm going to go ahead and say it right now, folks. One of the crispiest coal-fired pizzas I've ever had. Let's talk about that cheese. Fresh Mutz Very good quality, good milk content, very creamy, which contrasts well with that sharp grated cheese. All right, guys, it's about that time. The pizza gets cold. We give it another fold, folks. This thing is not going to flop. No way. All right, guys, the score. Here we go. 8-8, guys. 8.8 out of 10. It's up there. Fits my criteria in every single way. Fits my criteria in every single way. 8-8. Why is it not a 9? The crust is not on par with Pepe's or Sally's or John's or Bleecker, in my opinion. The crust was superb. It was almost elite, but however, slightly beneath elite level. Slightly beneath, let's say, a Lombardo's of Bay Ridge, a Sally's, Pepe's, a John's or Bleeckers, or a Patsy's. It lacked tenderness. But for the most part, this is a hell of a damn pizza, guys. This is a hell of a damn pizza. A hell of a damn pizza. A fine specimen here before us, folks. Here on the bustling, where are we? 6th Avenue, West 57th Street, between 6th and 5th. Carnegie Hall down the street. Lots of classy venues and lots of classy pizza. I totally recommend it, guys. Fantastic pizza. Fantastic freaking pizza right here, guys. Hit that like, smash that subscribe button, and until next time, keep those bellies full. This is Antonio signing off.